For years I've avoided painting on my pots, not because I don't like it, but because I wasn't particularly confident. So today I'm going to try and change that and see if I can finally make decoration work. I'm using differing amounts of clay, up to 900 grams, and I'm going to make various sizes of plates. I'll be throwing my plates on Tyvek, a material made from polythene fibres. This is so I don't have to dry all my plates on bats and will save me space. So I'm using some slip on the wheel head or bat so that I can attach my Tyvek. And I place my Tyvek onto the slip and smooth it onto the bat. So I throw down my clay and I center. I'm using a fine white mid-fire, which I think will provide a really good base for decorating with underglaze. And I flatten the clay to the final diameter of the plate. My clay is really soft, which works really well with this project, as hard clay tends to dislodge the Tyvek. And then I push down and open out. I'm leaving a little under a centimetre in the base, and I bring the clay flat out across the base. With the clay I'm bringing outwards, I form the walls, and I bring the walls out into a gentle curve. I compress the base with a sponge. You can also use a rib for this. Compressing helps prevent your plate from cracking. And then I trim around the base with an arrowhead tool. This makes my plate easier to trim later and keeps it all neat. And I wire through under the Tyvek. Now this is where you can really see the benefit of using Tyvek. To move the plate, I just drag the Tyvek onto a wear board. And of course, now I can do it again. Make sure you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos jam-packed with ideas and tips. So the Tyvek provides an easy way to move plates around without having to have any bats. And I set aside to dry to leather hard. Before I trim the plates, I need to peel away the Tyvek. This part is quite satisfying as the bases seem really tidy. And then I'm ready to trim the plates. I place the plates on a slightly damp bat and center. Once the plate's centered, I trim around the foot. They don't need a foot ring, but I'd still like them to be functional as plates. And I trim across the base. And as usual, I just smooth the base once I finish trimming with a rib. On some of the plates, I'm going to add a hanging mechanism. So I carve a channel into the clay on the back of the plate. And then I take a small piece of clay and make a little bridge across that channel. This will allow me to pass a small piece of wire through the channel, and I can fasten it together to create a loop from which to hang the plate. You just need enough clay in the base to do this. I'm going to decorate some of my plates at greenwear, that is before they're bisqued, and then some after they're bisqued. I have an idea for a dove design, a dove to signify peace. So I'm just sketching with a pencil a rough outline to get an idea of how the dove is going to sit on the plate. The pencil will burn out, but I'm careful to not scratch into the surface of the plate as I draw, as this could leave a mark. And here goes with the underglaze. I'm keeping it simple with this deep blue and trying to create some brush strokes for the feathers. Part of the idea is not to be too judgmental about the outcome and just enjoy the process, and that is perhaps the hardest part to remember. If you find this video useful, hit the like button, and if you have your own decorating demons, leave a comment below. Oops, I make a bit of a mistake on the tail. And after a quick correction, I'll add a little sgraffito where I scratch into the underglaze for the eye and some of the feathers. And that's one of the benefits of decorating before bisque firing. Next, I'm going to add a border of brush strokes. I'm using my circle guide to make them evenly spaced. To download your own copy of my circle guide, use the link below to request a PDF. Print it out and keep it handy. It's such a simple, useful tool. And I'll just speed through the border. So I also want to try decorating a bisqued plate. Before I bisque fired this plate, I put a very light border or band around the rim. And I'm going to indulge my love of tropical fruit by painting a mango. So once again, I start with a rough sketch. More to sight the mango on the plate. I add some leaves. And then I start with some colours. I'm going to build up some colours to get that rich mango skin. And then offset the yellow with some fresh green leaves. I'll also add a border around the edge of the plates. Once finished, the unfired piece goes into the kiln for a bisque firing. And then I glaze my plates with a brush-on clear glaze. Now, should you ask what the difference between a brush-on and a dipping glaze is, the brushing glaze contains gum. The gum additives thicken the glaze so it dries slower and allows it to flow off the brush more evenly. And then I glaze fire to an earthenware temperature. So now I need to prepare my plates for hanging. So I didn't put my hidden hanging mechanism on all my plates. I'm using a glue to glue a picture hanger onto the back. Just make sure your glue is suitable for a ceramic piece. I add the glue, add a hanger, and allow to dry. For my hidden hanger, I need to add a little wire. So we thread some wire through the hole and tie for hanging. So where am I going to hang these plates? Well, I have a small functional laundry room. It's pretty simple, but well, it's really boring. So I think I'll create a wall of plates. And I'm hoping that together they look more than the sum of their parts. And I hang on these wall hooks. Both ways of hanging work. And it's a fun way to brighten up my laundry room. And over time, I can change them around. I already have some ideas I'd like to try out. I just hope I don't run out of wall space. For more ceramic wall decoration ideas, why not check out my Pottery wall shelf? And happy potting!